Treasures of the Wasteland. Reaction. A crossout video by Dangerously Incompetent. Spring Mayhem has arrived and brought with it a mini-season. Treasures of the Wasteland. And of course a battle pass. Having had a quick look at this season with its associated battle pass and the rewards track and the workbench, I can say with confidence that Crossout is now officially senile. When games get old and long in their tooth, developers and producers are convinced that you need to change things, make things crazy, go wacky, go wild, to keep things fresh and reinvigorate old players and attract new players, which is in fact a load of old cow manure, because all it does is confuse and upset the players. When yesterday I saw the leaks from the test server, I say leaks because they were unofficial and early, they weren't actually restricted information, but I saw those and screenshots of stuff and thought, people have missed out the regular crafting, because that's what mini-seasons have, isn't it? You have a mini-season, you get the battle pass, and that gives you access to the various things on the workbench, and you can craft the regular pieces with regular ingredients, and then if you want, there's a fixed upgrade option if you want to take that up. But no, Treasures of the Wasteland turns all that on its head and acts crazy. It's going wild! Let's have a look at the crafting bench. You can craft, and the standout part is the Stillwind. But it's an upgraded Stillwind. You craft an upgraded Stillwind. You can't craft a non-upgraded. We'll get to the degradation in a minute. But you need upgraded parts to craft it. I mean, the Stillwind, we haven't been able to make that for 2 years. This is the first time it's come back, apart from the degradation events. And now you can craft it, but you craft the upgraded ones. There's no regular crafting. And the same for the Yokozuna and the Annihilator, which aren't so popular, but still people might be interested in. And for all of them, you need blockchains, 4 blockchains, and you upgraded blockchains. So it's a very specific upgrade. You need that damage, durability, and range of fire upgrade. So the chances of you getting it outside this battle pass are very slim. But you can get it in the battle pass. You craft the blockchain upgraded. But you need resources and an upgraded tempura. And for the argument, you need a regular argument. Except no one can craft arguments. They're not on the workbenches. Any workbench. You can't unlock them on the workbench. You might have a couple of work pieces banging around. But other than that, you can't craft them. The load came in with Operation Radiance. And I bought a bunch cheap, hooray, because these are going to be in demand and their price is going through the roof. If people want upgraded Stillwind, what's the upgrade? Durability, damage, spread growth, it's okay. And for the blockchain, you need upgraded tempuras, and for the upgraded tempuras, you need regular tempuras, which if you've only started playing recently, you can't craft. If you were playing during Syndicate and unlocked the tempura then, you can craft tempuras. But otherwise, you might have a few work pieces from another season. You're stuffed. Unless you go on to the rewards track and get regular tempuras here from excess levels. More on the excess levels in a bit. Once you've crafted your upgraded Stillwind or something, or Yokozuna or Annihilator, you can degrade them, which is an expensive way of doing things. So they all require 15 legendary stabilizers, and you can't trade stabilizers. Well, you couldn't before this event started. You can now, during the event, I think. It doesn't mention it in the announcement, but I think for the duration of Treasures of the Wasteland, you can trade legendary stabilizers. If anyone goes around and sells any, no one's selling any. Whatever was on, there was nothing on the market, and no one's selling them. Either you don't have them to sell, or you're going to use them yourself, or you're going to go. The prices of this are going to go through the roof. These are like rocking horse shit. There's none around, so I'm going to wait for the prices to go up. Of course, with price corridors, the prices aren't going to go up until someone starts selling. Craziness. Oh, you can craft them. You can craft legendary stabilizers on the engineer's workbench. And to craft them, legendary, you need epic. And epic, you cannot trade. You have to get them yourself from specials stabilizers, which you can't trade. And you only get specials stabilizers and the other stabilizers, a small chance of the other stabilizers on, where's it gone? Lead engineer's container, where you can get the various stabilizers. And you only get the lead engineer's container from the prestige level in the factions. Let's have a look at the nomads. There you go. After level, what is it, 15 or something? You get, after level 15 you get prestige levels, and every prestige level in the all the factions you get a lead engineer's container. So if you're a new player, forget degrading your upgraded Stillwind, because you're not going to be able to do it, or it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. This is just craziness. Do the devs, producers think they need to do this in order to get us to buy battle passes? More people to buy battle passes because it's all weird and wacky and new and fresh? No, rubbish. It's just confusing players and upsetting them. If you want to sell battle passes, all you need to do is say, buy the battle pass, complete the seasons, unlock your recipe, and you can craft as many regular tradable Stillwinds as you want for regular ingredient lists. And if you want, there's the option for upgrading a fixed upgrade. People will buy that battle pass and be happy about it. They have in the past, because the Stillwind hasn't been available to craft for 2 years. It's simple. Why have you done this madness? Anyway, that's the worst of the season of the battle pass. Now for something good. If we go to rewards, if we go to challenges, we can see, well, there's 25 days. The season is 25 days long, and here are the challenges, the two daily challenges. And here's the really good part. If you hover over this I button, it tells you explicitly how many challenges there are. You're on challenge, you've got one challenge here, there's 24 challenges in the queue, a total of 25 challenges. The devs are explicitly telling us how many challenges we can get. There are going to be, and we know that their XP value, so it's 1100 plus 350 times 25 gives us a grand total of just over 36,000 XP, which lets you know you can get to level 36, because every level's 1,000 experience points. 1,000 experience points. So you get to level 36 and you'll have one excess level. You'll get one free tempura if you do all the seasons challenges every day and you buy the battle pass. That's what you're going to get. We know explicitly. Well done, Targem. Should have done this in the first place for those old seasons, but well done for listening to our complaints and fixing it. So what do you get for your money when you buy a battle pass, which costs you £9 to get the battle pass? Well, you get the opportunity to craft these upgraded things, and then you get the opportunity to grade the legendary ones, and then you could sell them. But Yokozuna and Annihilator prices are low already, and Stillwind will be going down, won't it? And then you get the stuff off the reward track, so you get a pair of upgraded tempuras, some stickers, some decor, a pair of upgraded blockchains, some coins, some paints. All the paints, stickers and decor items, they're all old, none of them are new. So you could just buy them off the market for cheap. More coin, and then you got the ingredient. You don't actually get a Stillwind of any shape or form just given to you off the reward track. And if we look at the crafting, which is a bit of a rip really, because you don't actually get enough off the reward track to craft your upgraded Stillwind. You need 4 upgraded blockchains, you only get 2. You need 1 upgraded argument, you get none. You got to craft that yourself from arguments which you can't craft, so you got to buy them off the market. Then the limited supply will put the price right up. So we're still short 2 blockchains. Well, you can craft the blockchains, so that means you need 6 upgraded tempuras. You get 2, so that leaves 4. You can get 1 from the excess level, so you need to either buy off the market or craft yourself 3 tempuras in order to be able to craft your still wind. So having bought the battle pass, completed all the daily challenges in the season, you don't have enough to buy a still wind. That's not a good deal, is it? So how can we make coin out of the Treasures of the Wasteland season? Well, you could buy the battle pass, craft your upgraded still wind and then degrade it, but that's iffy. It's going to be very expensive in legendary stabilizers to degrade it, and it's not going to be cheap to make it in the first place, so I wouldn't advise that. You could buy some cheap arguments because no one can craft them, and you can't even craft them on the event workbench, so there's no supply of them. Their price is going to go up, up, up. But that opportunity really sort of disappeared shortly after the leaks, which you can see here, boom, is doubled in price in 2 days after those leaks. It might go up even further, depends how many people are willing to buy the battle pass and buy stuff to craft their still winds. There were plenty of arguments banging around after Operation Radiance, so if you bought them back then, you're sitting pretty. Otherwise, you're stuffed. I think the best bet for making money out of this season is crafting tempuras, because after you've got your first still wind, you're going to want another one. You want at least 2, probably 3 upgraded still winds for your build, don't you? And for the second one and after, you need, 4 blockchains upgraded, which means you need 12 tempuras upgraded, which means you need 24 tempuras for your second still wind. And they're only coming in 1 per excess level, and you only get 1 if you complete the season, unless you buy +1 levels. So they're not going to be very many of them coming in. Or you can buy them off the market, but there's a limited supply, and there's only a limited number of people who can make them, of course, because you needed to have been playing 2 years ago and unlocked it on Syndicate. So I reckon crafting and selling tempuras is the way to go. And I've made a few in anticipation. Otherwise, there's these stickers and paints and decor. The supply of them is going to push the price down, right down, so you could buy some cheap as an investment and sell them later. And of course, even though it's expensive, there will be people crafting still winds and selling them on the market, and the new supply will push the price of still winds down, so you could buy a couple of cheap still winds as an investment. As well as the season, there's a new battle mode. Well, it's not really new, it's Spring Mayhem. There's been Spring Mayhems before, see my previous videos. It's just Spring Mayhem all over again, except this time with extra added helicopters. Ooh, that should be fun. It's usually worth a try. It's usually fun. I'll be playing that later and let you know how it turns out. But there's been some changes. It's got League associated with it, and there's been some changes to the leagues, apparently, according to the notes. Firstly, leagues are no longer safe. So if you get up to bronze, you can slip back down to steel again. Oh, the frustration. But as a plus point, it no longer costs you league rating points to enter the battle. So no longer will you get to silver and go, oh, it cost me 15 points to get in, and the team did badly, I only got 8. Oh, I've lost points back down to the bottom of silver rating. I go, that frustration is gone. And in a cunning move, allegedly the rewards, the rating point rewards, are more to do with what you personally achieve as opposed to what the team achieves. So if you're going in with a bunch of random people. If they do badly, as long as you did well, you should get some more points. Theoretically, I haven't played yet, so I can't say how that works out in practice. See a forthcoming video. But I encourage you to try Spring Mayhem. It's usually worth a go, and it can be a bit of fun. It's certainly a change, isn't it? That's it for this video. If you're wondering why I called it a reaction video, it's because I'm trying to get this video out quick. Not much time to think about stuff, but I've got to get the video out quick to satisfy YouTube's dumpster fire algorithms and hopefully get a few more views. So if you enjoyed this video, found it useful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more incompetent videos.